Alright, so this is Bangai-O for the Dreamcast. All I know that it's a shmup. And it was submitted by Pandiloo. The goal is to beat the game. And this is our first Dreamcast game, so I hope this runs well. I have no idea. I guess we'll see. No, don't go to cutscene, please. I don't want to see anything. Right, here we go. Enter your initials. God damn it. Where's the... Alright, we'll be God then. Oh well. That'll have to do. The planet Downstar. Your mission starts here. Ah. Right, so it's not your regular like auto-scrolling shmup. We can fly around this however we want. Alright, so the R button fires shit. It's pretty shit for a Dreamcast game. I try not to judge, alright? What am I supposed to do? I destroy a lot of stuff and we're building up some kind of combo meter, I think. It's like early SNES. I guess the only thing that actually tells us that this is Dreamcast is the amount of things moving at the same time. Because there's a lot of stuff moving. Ouch. That actually dealt damage to us. Right, so we have a timer that's counting down. Oh, something closed. Progress? Progress? Question mark? E. That's a lot of points, at least. So what are points for? Haha, are you at top speed or just very small? I take it you are the boss of this station. The boss, or maybe? I am the street urchin Sabu. I've been waiting for you. Feel this Yazan V3. Strange, I'm going to be beaten by a street urchin like you. Ricky, beat the boss and you win. That's how the game's played. I won't let you win. That easy. Ready, let's go. What? What? What the fuck? Oh, that was easy. Another stage. Why is there an image of... What is his name? Kamen Rider punching a Godzilla. That image felt so wrong. Whatever. This game's strange. High-tech carnage. Today is the info station. Wait, today in the info station. It's miracle lucky time with the super sexy M. This time I'll let you know something of the secret of the shooting in Bangai-O. Wow, alright, what's the secret? Ricky's weapons are homing spheres, which pursue enemies without being aimed. Mami shots with bound bullets, which bounce off the walls, extremely efficient in tight passages. You can replace the buttons by pressing the L button. From now on, we're all warriors of the Bangai-O. Find out the details on your own. That's 50,000 credits. Ah, I see. Told you it was obscure. Yeah, how did you find this? I'm betting someone on YouTube you watch played this, right? And the flying part is so strange. You have to keep shooting in order to lock your aim. Can't take many hits though. I guess that's pretty typical for Japanese. Have your sources. Don't want to give up your sources, eh? Oh, I'm about to die. The laser doesn't feel like it deals as much damage as the homing rockets do. Puh! You're still alive? I'm the boss of this station. I won't let you do this. Is that really you? Or perhaps you're the brother of the other one? You're really smoking loud. Just look at the power of the Yasan 3. Are you really the same person? Get ready, go! Where is he? Ah, there he is. Actually, I kinda found it by accident in an article about unknown good games. Let's punch that Godzilla again. I mean, it's not bad. It is really strange, but it's not bad. Moon Base Alpha, defeat Robot Army. I wonder how many of those, like, super R power-ups I have. Maybe that's the thing I see. The meter that's going up down there. Really appreciate the game, the shmup community. Yeah, I can see that. The Fairy of the Spring Wind from the cosmetic corner of M's information. Today we found out how to refresh energy for an all-around attack. You can see the amount of energy required from the number of explosions. In an extreme number of explosions, the surplus energy is also great. That's logical. All-around attacks and energy attacks are related to some extent, aren't they? Although I don't understand it, it's totally interesting. Makes 50,000 credits. So we want to make big amounts of detonations so that we get more energy for our specials. I take it. We played worse shmups? Yeah, definitely. The thing that really makes it obvious that this is a Dreamcast is look at the amount of projectiles we can have and it still runs perfectly fine. It runs really smooth. The 5 all-around attacks are the most you can have, I guess. So we're not gaining any more. Like one all-around attack almost gave us enough energy to build up to another one. That's good, you know. It's a shame that the music is so low. Can we? I couldn't change that. I wonder if you could increase the music in comparison to everything else. Ahaha! It's you again! I heard the rumors that you seem to be pretty good shape. Don't play with me, you're Sabo, aren't you? Sabo, come on, tell me your name. Get ready, let's go! Can actually take much more damage this time around. We Cuphead now. I wonder if anyone else got that reference, by the way. Yeah! Punch! I wonder how many stages are there. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm there. Hey, physics. I can really understand why this is appreciated in the shmup community. It flows so well. Like the flow of the game, how it feels to control, it's so responsive. It feels so good to control. Are you the only one? Or are there others? It seems like there's a whole crowd of you. I really hope that you're wrong. Sabu, just tell me. But you're Sabu, aren't you? Maybe you're someone else. What would that be? Ah! Ouch! God damn it, that dealt a lot of damage. Alright, he just keeps getting worse. I need to defeat the ads. Shit on the sides. Alright, so now we should be able to do the same thing again. Holy shit, that deals a lot of damage. There you go. Alright, now we got him in the lock again. Boom! Yeah! Hey, the Godzilla has a shuriken and a shiv as well. Level 5, I guess. Milky Way Station. In the all-round attacks, there's a number difference in the number of bullets, isn't there? Yeah, that's a surprise for me. There's obviously some reason, isn't there? Are you hiding something? Don't be an idiot, I continue. That is namely the counter-attack. Counter-attack? If hostile missiles are approaching, attacking from all sides, Then the right number of bullets will be fired according to the situation. So the more hostile missiles, the better is our chances. But get your timing wrong and you die immediately. life's hard. I also really like that you can actually shoot down all the enemy projectiles. Alright, so we should really clear out the ads, lest we get a lot of trouble after a while. But I'm a bit disappointed that there aren't like multiple weapons. That'd be cool. I really like shmups that allows you to switch between different weapons. Nah, screw it, YOLO! Hi, it's me. My name? Quazo. My job? It is supposed to be secret, but there's somebody in the head. Takeshi. Are you interested in the relationship between the two? Can't tell you that. That's something for children. A dream? Yes, I'd like to be a lawyer, but I'll have to be strong for that. Ah, I'm bad, but I'm training for my dream, to be a lawyer. Well, it would be boring if you kill me. What do you want me to say? What? Alright, Goro. Tell Saga I said goodnight, right? Base under construction. Warning, men at work. Simply clad for summer, the bold Dr. M from the infestation. Now there's two types of doors everywhere. If you pass the red door, it closes and you can't get back. The blue door opens only after you've destroyed certain enemies. We should not therefore run around blindly, but observe the door colors. That's by no means so difficult. That'll be 50,000 credits. Ouch, 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 ouch. Shit hurt. Say hi to dog. Yeah, I will. I'll say hi to dog. I have to play a bit careful because I took a lot of damage early on there. I got cornered a bit and now I have to pay for it. I wonder what he's saying. I only hear Bergame. I don't know if that actually means anything. It's you're destroying our work of art. The hero of justice doesn't destroy art. You've destroyed the Cosmo Gang station and with it destroyed my work. Ah, you mean this base here? That's not art. What are you saying? That's not art. And what is art? Are you joking? Get Spitfire! By the way, this is art! Oh shit, that thing's pretty huge. And it fires lots of shit. As long as you're holding down the fire button, your aim won't change. You have to release it just slightly to change the direction you're firing in. But it works surprisingly well, I'd say. At first I thought it was strange control schema, but it actually works really well. Got him. Punch. Ta-da. But doesn't Dreamcast have that awesome like black and white shooter in game 2? I won't remember. I don't remember the name of it. The one where you switch colors back and forth all the time. Isn't that one for Dreamcast? Do I remember that wrong? No, we can't pass though. Sweet little devil, the info station with them. This time a report on special crystal blocks. There are blue ones and green ones, and only blue can pass through them. Blue ones are penetrated only by Riku's homing bullets and enemy bullets. Enemy bound bullets will not penetrate. It's a pity. Green crystal, only enemy bullets pass through. Pay attention. Oh. That sucks. God damn it, ouch. This game was very, like you could force your way through in the beginning pretty easily. But by now, you have to be really careful, I've noticed. You get swamped so quickly. You really have to like take it slow. Pass it through, clean it up, then go back. Right, I think it's safe to advance now. The homing logic is not the best though. When you fire that many bullets, they seem to home in on like 1 or 2 enemies. Green wall. So let's all think together. What's our favorite games for certain systems too? I've always been intrigued about the Dreamcast for some reason. I never owned one, so I haven't really played many Dreamcast games, but there's something about them that really intrigues me. For some reason I've always been... I don't really want a Dreamcast. I don't know what games I would like to play on it. But it's just something about the Dreamcast that really intrigues me. Caught me by surprise when I was talking. You too. Doesn't matter. But Takeshi's body is in this world. Gee, these conversations are strange. What are these bosses anyway? Odd. I hardly even know what games actually exists for the Dreamcast. I know there's a couple of Sonic games. There's Shenmue. Well, this one apparently. I know there's like a couple of fishing games. Like Bass Hunter and Sega Fishing. I guess Sega Rally exists for it. I remember the Sega Rally arcade machines, those were really cool. Didn't play them much, but I remember having good times with them. A few times I did play. I thought the backgrounds was messed up first until I realized that you see the starry sky and then there's a planet that's blocking it off. But it really looked like something was bugged at first. I wanna see what this girl has to say. All the way, you're a grey square. Your path opens only after you have exploded the orange box. I'm a married woman. I think I would have figured that one out by myself. At least this game doesn't suffer from tutorial disease. That's good, even though it's a pretty modern game. It doesn't suffer from tutorial disease. One of those things I just don't tolerate with modern games. Oh, you have no invisibility frames, it seems. You're hit almost instantly. I can't... I hate tutorials with a freaking passion for some reason. They're often slow, they're overly... They tell me a lot of stuff that I don't need to know. Like, move forward by using the arrow keys. I know, I've been playing games for quite a long time. I understand how to frickin' move. Look around using your mouse. Do that now. You're like, no, I want to go forward. I told you, look around by using your mouse. I'm like, I know. God damn it.
You're ranting.
Yeah. I don't really know who the tutorials are meant for. I wish there was like... I wish there were different levels of tutorials. Like I haven't played this game before. I haven't played games before. And I've played this before. Sometimes I really... Jesus, we don't need them. Also overly long entry. Like entry cutscenes. But you're the boss here, aren't you? What? There's horses on hills. There's kind of demon and monster. Fish under the water. Don't say anything at all. Get the shakes. Hello. The air really is thin. Anyway, once the air is gone, we're finished. I wonder if I fire faster than he does. Think I don't. Am I actually damaging him? Yeah, I am. Every now and then, at least. What? Let me at him. I must be dreaming. So I think he somehow broke through my bullet array. I think that just killed me. Wait, is this yeah, it is the same stage. Just that I'm being sloppy and gonna hit a lot. But managing to fire diagonally is surprisingly difficult. I'm a bit surprised. The game has been surprisingly easy thus far for being a shmup. Otherwise they always tend to be overly difficult. Or maybe it turns really difficult after a while, I don't know. What? I think I'm supposed to use the other laser so I don't get hit. And I take these explosives out. Go. Ah, so I can just ignore him. Oh. Energy. And when I use it all up. One more. No, right, so it actually expires after a while. Now it's just him, him and I. This is like the first real boss fight. The first fight I actually really have to like, move around and actually dodge him and everything. Where'd he go? Oh, this. Ouch. This is dangerous. Welcome back, Oro. Ah shit, the timer. That's what killed me last time. Oh. Ah, like that. You get caught once and you die. Or maybe you just die whenever the timer is on negative. I don't know. I have to hurry much more. I don't know what happens when the timer reaches 0, but it feels like I enter sudden death mode. I'm gonna hurry a bit more to actually get to the boss this time around. God damn it. We still need to like clear up around here. Otherwise there will be a lot of other participants that will fight and I don't really want that. It gets pretty troublesome pretty quickly. God damn it. Well. This stage was really where the game turned challenging. Because up until this point everything has been like a cakewalk more or less. Why are all your commands case sensitive? So the simple explanation is I don't check every letter if it matches explicitly. I instead check if you take the number representation. I use something called hashing, which is converting a string to a numerical representation. And then I check, has anyone registered this number? And if anyone has registered that number, I call that command. But doing that numerical sequence is case sensitive. So that's basically the explanation. Like in computers, there's a huge difference between a with a small letter, or like there's a huge difference between a capital letter and a tiny letter. There are power boxes everywhere. Blue improvement, yellow complete recovery, green find out. Ah, don't worry. Jesus. Jesus. I noticed we have a lot of time on this stage, so if we just play it safe, we might get this done. Shopping with a bang. Right, so one of them stood atop of my head. There's so many things that spawns units on this stage. They don't die on one special attack. Alright, let's just try to get past this and see what happens. Alright, the boss. We need to take this guy out quickly. There we go. That's how you do it. Just rush for him. Felt cheap, but it worked. I don't know if there's like case insensitive hash sets in Java. I guess I could check, because that would solve the problem. Or if I could devise a hashing algorithm. I guess I could. Yeah, I could use case insensitive hashes actually, if I think of it. At least I have an idea of how I could do it. I just hadn't thought so much about the issue before. So like I could basically define my own string representation. In Java, like strings are series of letters. That's a string. And I could, instead of just hashing strings, which is what I do by default, I could create my own representation of a string and have that one hashed case insensitively. Yes. Might work. This stage was pretty tricky. It's cool, but it's difficult to not kill yourself by accident. There are 5 types of space fruit: mandarin, apple, banana, pineapple, and water. The prices rise according to the series. That's the count pointer. I did know that already, what points were. Jesus, how are you supposed to not get hit? Call it freaky. Everything else is a secret. I'm Spy Pie Yoshi and I'm stealing the gang's robot technology. Sort of boys out there. I can't name names. Wait a minute, you're robots. Rather cool. How about it? Would you like to exchange it for this Get away with you! Oh well. It's a rather intriguing thought. Creating like my own extension class of the string class, and the only thing we do is override the hash code. And we generate the hash code from the command in uppercase or in lowercase or something like that. It's actually a pretty ingenious solution. The really simple solutions are rather complicated problem. I know I haven't thought of that before. I guess I haven't spent enough time trying to figure the problem out before. Sorry for giving me problems? No, you just made me start thinking about this. You're not giving me problems. You're inspiring me to solve problems. The problems were already there. You just brought them to the surface. Here's an interesting thing about coding and programming. A lot of the times it's pretty simple. It's a pretty easy thing to solve the issues once you've managed to describe the issue. But describing the issue is very difficult most of the time because you're so like, I understand the problem, so I don't explain the actual problem. I just explain parts of the problem that I can't solve. But if you explain the entire problem, it sometimes helps you solve the underlying issue. You just hadn't thought about it in that way before. If that makes any sense.
Oh shit, 6 super months with no emote feels Gickman.
Feels Gickman. Thank you so much, Yorkie. Holy shit, has it been half a year already? Wow.
Hi.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Don't know why that didn't show up on stream, but thank you very much. Text that comes up again and again, do you think it's really complicated? It sure is. When I look at the same text several times, it drives me crazy. The text comes up because you have no skill and are always being killed. If the conversation is started, then press B button. Oh, so you can actually cut the conversation short. Fuck! Fuck! I think I'm dead. God damn it. Time sure do flies. It does. I really... But here... Alright, so let's talk about the emote issue. Because yes, I agree, it is a real issue. But so the thing is, I don't really have a what do I actually have that is us? What is this channel's community thing? Because most channels eventually have a thing, a something. Like Yorkie, you have lewd things. Sharpie has his bird. Nico. Who else could be taken as an example? A good example. The Mexican runner has everything that's Mexico. I guess. Unworry has his smug pro tip thingy. That's really him. Kirby's and fails. Yeah, but we still haven't played a single Kirby game. I just have Kirby emotes because I think Kirby is incredibly cute and I love his color. I guess something fail. I do make an ass of myself every now and then. So I guess that's a thing. But it's so hard to put that into... It's so hard to put it into picture. I've been struggling with this question for so long. And I think by now I've probably struggled with it so long that it becomes difficult to solve the issue because I think so much. All my emotes should just be facepalms. That's a pretty good one. But then a pretty natural question becomes, alright, so what facepalm? Like I've been willing to commission an artist to make them. But the problem is you need to have an idea when you contact an artist. And I don't even have an idea. While I have thought about like putting in a Nilsson cam, because he's freaking cute, and he's like lying around sleeping most of the time when I'm streaming anyway. So I could put a camera. Kick fail, but I like taking something away from people that they've had access to. Is that really beer and pancakes? But that's more me. I mean, of course, that's a lot of what I love. But that's not something that's connected to the channel, is it? It would be Gekma fail. Yeah, that's true. It would be Gekma fail. Haven't handled the looping very well of their music. Yeah, the pretext is Gekma. Where the hell am I supposed to go now? This stage is pretty annoying. Is there even anywhere else I could go? I don't think so. And I guess one of the issues is we don't really have any recurring themes. We don't come back to any recurring games. We don't have a genre. We don't have like... Oh, so that's how you could do it. Not sure that's intended, but it worked. The only thing we have that's recurring are the reviews and the raffles. Hard to put an emote in, make an emote of those. But I would love to solve that thing. I would so love to come up with something that I can actually feel like, yeah, this is perfect. Maybe the solution is actually to try to brand something. Like to actually have a thing. Maybe that's the core issue of it. But like, forcing something to be a thing doesn't feel right. You want stuff to come natural, don't you? Although we've been doing this for over a year and nothing's come up or anyway, so maybe there's just nothing there. You like 2D games, don't you? Right. We are prepared to live in the plane and die in the plane. Thus, the question of the day is stacked up missiles will often pursue you. Although they may look like a single missile, pay careful caution. Their combined effect is many times worse. It's probably down to the 2D display. True enough. The beautiful world of 2D. The tension of getting good. 3 cheers for Bangai-O. Are we getting close to the game where they start with their meta jokes? You don't start meta joking unless you have a good reason, or or completely out of other things to actually say. So help me brainstorm. What's a good emote idea? We have the something fail. Gekma fail. That one will be used pretty often. We don't get so many bad games that we need a specific emote to convey that. Could call it Geekman fail. Yeah, that's true, I could. Do you get to choose your own how they're capsed? You get to choose that all by yourself. So can I... Or will the first letter just be caps? Or how does that work? I believe so, alright. So then we could actually have it all spelled out. Geeknum. There's so many projectiles, and like we're hardly We are hardly losing any of the specials. You can fire them so often. I wonder if I'm actually like, am I progressing? Or hard to tell. I think I'm just flying backwards right now. Yeah, I am. Hey, Ricky, is that you? Yaso? You're Yaso, aren't you? I left school 3 years ago. I'm a newspaper reporter now. I haven't forgotten your punch back then. It wasn't too bad. So what are you doing in such a place? I'm investigating the crimes of the gang. I've taken this Takaya on 55. Did we have a fight like the old days? I waited for a very long time. This time I won't lose. Senpai. Am I hitting him? No, I don't think so. Ah, he has a shield in front of him. That explains a lot. Hey, shit, that didn't work. You're not homing in on him. That's odd. Boom. Oh. Yeah. How many stages are there? It's hard to know, I guess. It could be like 40. It's really hard given how small the stages are. Sometimes you can't make any headways in your attack. What has happened? Won't be a problem. Don't mock the ice cold intervention. In the world you will often find that you are in the middle of a crisis. But don't panic, it would be a good idea to take a break from the battlefield. Start from the scene of the surge. Fisher has decreed that. But oh, I get it. We can restart. That was basically what she said. But I need to raise this thing that's exploding on top of me. Shit. No? What? Hmm. Because here we have to activate something down there, as you can see. What? Then what? Oh, I need to shoot that thing? Alright. Ah. I actually have to keep track and shoot some of these things. Go. That should be it. God damn it. Yeah, there's a lot of shmups at the moment. I'm guessing Gunner's Heaven is a shmup too. It sounds like one. That didn't start off too well, did it? I really wish I could get some more health here along the way. This is a tricky one. No! Yes! I made it! That was a close one. Oh, we made it. Mission Impossible? I really don't like the sound of that. Bangai-O fans. We rely for this on the reliable info, the earthly being Esucho Awe. If you drink a fizzy drink, after a shake, allegedly almost 80% suffocate. But it appears to have an effect if everything isn't mixed up properly. Since I have proclaimed it, it would be stupid for me not to do. Good children, let me copy it. What? Ah shit, there's a second one? God damn it. Playing very sloppy at the moment, I notice. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for on this stage. Shit. Taking a lot of damage here. Almost undivided attention. Oh wow. I feel flattered. Don't worry. I hope you've gotten what you needed to do done, Stig. Never reach Camilla oblivions. I don't even know what that is. What's a Camilla? Is it a girl? Oh, it's a girl's name. Camilla. Of course. The best girl from Fire Emblem. Why am I not surprised? Jesus, it's hard to advance on this stage. Because everything spawns so much shit everywhere. There we go. Looks hard. Nah, it's not that hard actually. It's pretty forgiving. You can take a lot of damage before you die. Wait, have I gone an entire lap around? What the fuck? What am I supposed to... Oh. Him again? You're running around being aggressive. He did at the start. No matter how often you return, I shall always defeat you. We two strong ones really ought to understand one another better. When you talk like that, I get the feeling that this is the first time we've met. About 4 times. Alright, let's get ready, let's go! Shit! Got him. That, like, the first couple of times you faced that boss, it was really like really boring and slow. But now when he's like upped his missile count, he's starting to become really interesting. My husband has caught a cold, I won't be able to come for a while. Who will provide it for us? Well, my little sister is coming instead, but I don't believe she will be very useful. She's a little strange, so please don't annoy her. Don't not try to hit her, even if she's behind you. She's a good daughter, but she's really useless. Paul, what are you doing here? It's fantastic. Now the destruction of the Cosmogam won't stay just a dream. It's enough praise. What are you going to do with the machine of the gang? I see how you become stronger every day. I can't wait much longer. With the VBG 2000 that I stole from the gang, I shall destroy you. Well said, father. Let's get on with it. Good riddance. Down into hell. So apparently Pops and I don't really get along. So one of the things with this game is you want to collect as many projectiles on screen as possible, and then fire your specials, because you get more. 44 levels. Holy shit! You get more projectiles the more special you rack up. So you want to save up as much as possible before you fire them. 44, and we're on like 20 now. I'm pleased to meet you. My sister has sent me. I'm called V. Please do not annoy me. You look just like your big sister. Do you want money as well? Ha! He's here. What? Who is? An enemy? Or the foes? Historically great personalities have always come to me, only because they want to assist you. You talk with ghosts? Brilliant. Now listen to the voice of a hero who lived over 100 years ago. My name is Napoleon. Ricky, Mommy, make an effort. May God protect you. So you see the small number that appears above me whenever I fire the special. That's how many projectiles I got. The 40 is the lowest amount. I'm gonna make a custom t-shirt, but I can't find the image. Well, that sucks. Wait. Fuck! So dumb. Oh. The fuck? It's stuck again. Jesus. Who could draw that t-shirt solely for the purpose of you enjoying yourself? I don't know. Need to find a good soul, I guess. Embedded friends. Is that supposed to be directed at us? Fuck. Except Gons. Just keep attacking Gons. He's not here, so he can't really defend himself, right? That's the spirit. Alright, so let's... What the fuck's gonna happen here? Screw that dude. I feel like this stage is pulling a lot of ugly shenanigans on you. You have to destroy stuff in the correct order, otherwise you get locked out. And to tell Gons about your idea of that custom t-shirt. Sure. I'm sure it's gonna tell you it's a dumb idea. It just feels like something he would probably say. There's something about lasers. It doesn't have to be a dumb idea. He's just gonna say it anyways. What? Jeez. Ah, that's what you meant. I remember him mentioning that too. Was someone who was really artistic. I remember him talking something about like getting that person to make Twitch emotes for him, but since he can't stream anymore, it's no use. A lot of lasers here. I can see where the stage got its name from. I guess this is just so I can actually pass the center column here. Walking an agent doesn't go well. Honored customers, we have just received some particularly high value Umunema. These bosses are so strange. They're just a vulnerable core you have to fire at. It's not really a boss fight. Alright, so there's a voting coming up any moment now. It will be the last thing we do today. After that I need to end it. Watch out, they burn. The spirits are not bad. They just want to be as strong and powerful as you. I would like to say thank you for the advice of a we was heard against on Galileo. Yada yada yada. Doesn't say anything useful anymore. You don't enjoy this game? I'm a bit like, the game is fun to play. So is it fun to watch? I'll gladly keep playing it. It's just that I can understand if it looks a bit repetitive, I guess. Although I guess it's pretty clutch too, so it might be interesting to watch from that perspective. Stiggy doesn't enjoy this game. Frush doesn't enjoy this either. Sharpie enjoys this game. Hi there, Sharpie. There are a lot of people around. People just choose to lurk, I guess. Boom. Alright, so we're gonna beat this stage today. At least before we end it. I really like this laser special power, it's freaking awesome. It's better to play than to watch. That's very likely. Shmups generally tend to be that way. They're difficult to watch because you don't really feel the tension when you're just watching it. Like playing shmups like this is really, really fun because it's so tense. And it can feel like you're doing a really awesome plays. Keep the shmup train rolling, yeah. I'm gonna finish this stage or die, and then I'm ending it for the day. Dinner and all. Wait, do you eat dinner this time? It's so confusing. Sharpie's daily rhythm is a mystery. When does he get up? When does he eat dinner? When does he eat breakfast? Nobody knows. I voted to continue this one. Breakfast is overrated. Breakfast is among the best meals of the day, in my opinion. I love me some good breakfast. Ah, it actually is breakfast. Oh, it's Kamen Rider. Is that true? You are the now clear man. Oh, I guess that's pretty funny. There's no doubt about it. I am the hero of justice. You, young man, you appear to fight for justice, day in, day out. When I am happy, I only sing your tune. In hard times, it reminds me of the songs and gives me courage. Preparing proper keto breakfast is too much effort. I can understand that. I'm eating pasta. So, pasta breakfast. Awesome. Let's be brief. Do you know why I'm here? Well, that's logical. Certainly to kill all of those that threaten the peace. Exactly. Wait, what does that have to do with killing me? Fire! Ah, he has the exact same pattern as everyone else has. That's unfortunate. I'll just keep him stun locked then. Boom! I think that's why he attacked me. He wants to kill me because I'm taking his job, or I'm disturbing the peace. I was still the just cleared man. Hey, new record! You showed up in a very inconvenient time, Sharpie, because I'm just quitting. I really need to have my cup of tea and then go to bed. It's late. I hope it's safe.